Good morning. I'm Heather. Welcome. And today's reading from Meditations from Women Who Do Too Much relates for anybody. Crisis, exhaustion, control. The sky is falling. The sky is falling. Chicken Little. Living our lives like Chicken Little can be quite exhausting. Yet so many of us live from one crisis to another. We have become so accustomed to crisis and we feel almost lost if we are not putting out some kind of fire. In fact, if we really were honest, there's something dramatic and exciting about handling a crisis. It makes us feel as if we have some modicum of control in our lives. We have, however, on occasion wondered if all these crises are normal and if there is another way of life that might be a little less exhausting. Even though we are exhilarated in handling these crises, they do leave us feeling drained. Could it be that these things don't just happen to us? That we have a hand in their creation? As we begin to work on our recovery, I finally realized this book is about recovery from workaholism, which is totally me. We see others around us who do not live from one crisis to another, and they seem to do just fine. They're even serene. Crisis and my illusion of control are not unrelated. I hope I will allow myself to be open to noticing the relationship between the two in my life today. This actually is a really big one for me. I really did believe until maybe the past couple of months. I'm 48 years old. Maybe until the past couple of months, I did believe that my life just was that way. There just was always a lot of shit happening. There was always just crisis after crisis after crisis. And even if the crisis was actually something exciting, it's still like it invigorating and something that I wanted. It still brought in that feeling of adrenaline and yeah. And so I definitely am one of those people who, if there's not a whole fuck ton going on, I'm like, what am I forgetting? What am I not doing? What am I supposed to be doing right now? If I feel like I've got hours to just do whatever I want with, and that could be just sitting and looking at the sky or plants or something, and I'm like, what's wrong? What am I forgetting? And I think finally the shift for me was having weeks and weeks and weeks of time where almost nothing really big happened. And none of the people who I realized when all the people cleared, that's what it was. When all the people kind of cleared, after the dust settled and quarantine started and the people that I used to talk to every day, our perspectives kind of shifted, and there were people that I was talking to every day that we, one of them in particular is like, you know what, I just can't talk to you for a while. And I'm like, fine, cool, I understand. There's a lot going on. And as all of those people cleared, I realized that all that busyness had been created. I had added an awful lot of that busyness to myself my entire life, not just, in the recent past. By saying yes to more than actually was reasonable. And that's part of the reason why I've really upgraded to, if it's not a fuck yes, it's a no. Because what's a fuck yes? Is how good I feel when I get stretches of time to just completely just allow, have happen whatever happens. Oh, I feel hungry. I guess I'll go eat. Oh, my cat wants to be pet for a little while. Awesome. Oh, I think I'm going to read my book for a little bit. When I have periods of time in my week like that, that's when I realize, okay, all that busyness is actually not what I want. And so as life starts to pick up again for me and for many others, I am going to be really strict with myself about the fuck yeses. If it is not a fuck yes, it is a no, because I would rather be able to say fuck yes to myself and some quiet time. Thank you for being on the receiving end. I hope you have a fuck yes day. And I wish the stream ended more quickly than it actually does.